Well, state leaders have renamed Cesar Chavez Day as Farmworkers Day here in California.
Following bipartisan support in both houses of the legislature, the governor signed it into law. Cesar Chavez Day has been a state holiday every March 31st since 1995.
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huss spoke to state leaders and has the latest update.
A show of rare unity in the California legislature, unanimous yes votes in both the Assembly and State Senate, as well as quick approval by Governor Gavin Newsom to rename March 31st as Farmworkers Day.
Ayes 37, no 0 to the bill, and it passes.
That we're moving from recognizing an individual to recognizing a movement, that is about millions of individuals.
Thursday morning, the California State Senate voted unanimously to rename Cesar Chavez Day as Farmworkers Day in the state.
And this was very long overdue. Every field in California, there is a family story like mine.
This is not erasure. This is truth.
And as difficult or conflicting as this moment is for so many of us, we must acknowledge the victims' pain and trauma.
That by renaming this day, we are supporting the values of the movement of dignity and justice.
This following the state assembly's unanimous vote on Monday.
Measure passes.
I grew up in the dirt of the Central Valley. I come from a family of farmers and farm workers.
There's a real feeling of betrayal. Those of us who did not know him, but who looked up to a figure who meant a lot for a lot of us in our community.
Signed just hours after by Governor Newsom, the bill will take effect immediately. He said this Monday when asked about his plans to sign the bill.
It's the right thing to do, but in the spirit that initiated it, I'm looking forward to advancing it.
All this comes after the late civil rights icon and labor leader Cesar Chavez was accused of sexual abuse spanning decades, including allegations that some of the women were minors when the abuse occurred. Fellow civil rights icon and co-founder of the United Farm Workers Union, Dolores Huerta, also alleges she was raped and sexually assaulted by Chavez. In a statement on the renaming efforts, a spokesperson for Huerta says Huerta believes buildings, streets, schools, and holidays should not be named after her, but rather martyrs, organizers, and farm workers of the movement.
Farm workers came from everywhere. Filipino, Mexican, Japanese, Black, Portuguese, different journeys, but the same hands in the soil.
How we've had to reconcile our distaste for diversity with our desire for economic power and prosperity.
A recognition the farm workers movement is about diversity, and more work remains to be done to celebrate them beyond each 31st of March, like modifying school curriculum.
To be able to know what the timeline will be, what it will be, and make permanent decisions moving forward.
Jenny Huss, ABC 10.